Gentlemen, imagine being in your 50s, but your body tests say you're actually healthier than a 20-year-old. Sounds impossible, right? Well, one Harvard professor claims he's living proof. Meet Dr. David Sinclair, a world-famous geneticist who literally says, "I'm younger at 54 than I was at 44. And today, I'm going to reveal the 5 shocking secrets from his diet and lifestyle that could literally slow, or even reverse, aging. Authority plus shock factor. This isn't some random internet guru. Dr. Sinclair is a Harvard professor, one of the world's top experts on aging. He's measured his own blood, his hormones, his inflammation, even his DNA markers. And by almost every test, he's biologically younger than people half his age. So what exactly is he doing? And why are scientists calling it the closest thing we have to an anti-aging code? Structure preview. In this video, we'll break down his habits in 5 shocking parts. His unusual exercise rule. The eating habit that makes him younger every year. The stress plants he eats daily. The supplements he takes every morning. And the 5 foods he completely avoids, no matter what. Part 1. The exercise rule. Forget hours in the gym. Sinclair says the real secret is short bursts of intensity. 3 times a week, he pushes himself so hard he literally loses his breath, to the point where he can't even hold a conversation. Why? Because this oxygen stress forces the body to adapt, building muscle, improving blood flow, and triggering anti-aging chemicals. In fact, just 10 minutes of breathless exercise 3 times a week is linked to lowering disease risk by up to 30%. Part 2. The eating habit. Here's the shocker. Sinclair doesn't eat 3 meals a day. He often eats just 1 meal, within a 6-hour window. Why? Because when the body goes long hours without food, it flips on ancient survival genes. Genes that repair DNA, recycle damaged cells, and literally slow aging. This process is called autophagy, a deep cellular cleanse that only happens during fasting. And here's his tip. Fight hunger with coffee, green tea, or even a handful of nuts, so your body stays in repair mode longer. Part 3. Stress plants. Now here's where it gets strange. Sinclair doesn't just eat plants, he eats stressed plants. Why stressed? Because when plants fight for survival, they release polyphenols, powerful molecules that, when we eat them, activate our own anti-aging defenses. Think of it as stress your food so your body doesn't have to. That's why he loads up on dark leafy greens, spinach, green tea, olive oil, and colourful vegetables. Even red wine, especially Pinot Noir, is on his list, because it's loaded with resveratrol, a molecule linked to longer lifespan. Part 4. Daily supplements. Sinclair takes 3 main supplements every single morning. Resveratrol, the red wine compound that switches on longevity genes. NMN, a special form of vitamin B3 that boosts NAD, the fuel your cells need to repair themselves. Metformin, a diabetes drug that's been linked to longer life and lower risk of heart disease, cancer, even Alzheimer's. Now Sinclair isn't selling anything. He doesn't recommend brands. He simply says these 3 compounds have the strongest science behind them. Part 5. Foods he avoids. And here's the part that shocks most people. For longevity, Sinclair cut out 5 foods completely. Sugar, especially fruit juice and processed sweets. He calls sugar the #1 killer of health. White bread and refined carbs. They spike insulin and cause energy crashes. Red meat. He says plant proteins switch on longevity genes far better. Dairy, surprisingly, cutting it lowered his cholesterol and improved his blood work. Alcohol, daily drinking is out. The only exception, small amounts of red wine for the resveratrol conclusion plus motivation. So let's step back for a moment. A Harvard scientist in his 50s claims he's biologically younger than men in their 20s. And his secret? not a magic pill. Just fasting, stressed plants, smart supplements, intense short workouts, and cutting out foods that age the body faster. Gentlemen, if you start applying even one of these habits, imagine where your health could be in 10 years. Because aging isn't just about years on a calendar. It's about how strong, sharp and energetic you feel every single day. If you found this eye-opening, hit subscribe. In my next video, I'll break down the exact foods that protect your DNA from aging and why most doctors never tell you about them. Your best years are not behind you, they're waiting to be unlocked.